Hey guys, today we're going to be shortening up some AN line, making power steering hose for Matt's RB20 swap. So we already marked out where we're going to need to cut this. We're going to replace this piece of green duct tape with some electrical tape, and you'll see why in just a minute. So now we're going to take the angle grinder and cut it on the line that we marked. The electrical tape is going to stay on there to hold down the ends that'll want to fray out from the stainless steel when we cut it. And you want to make sure there's only a little bit of electrical tape on there. Too much and you won't be able to fit it inside the fitting end that you need to put on there. So let's get this thing cut. So this is the hose end that we're going to use, and it's a steel AN fitting because that's what you need for power steering. It handles a lot of pressure, so you need a steel fitting instead of an aluminum one. Alright, so the fitting comes into two pieces. You've got the end that you need to shove into the hose and the end that you need to cover the hose. So the cover goes on first, and this is going to be the hardest part of this deal usually. This you need to slide on without fraying the ends of the steel part of the hose out, so that it slides on nice and easy, but nice and easy is a pretty relative term because this is always a bitch. So while Matt keeps trying to get that on, I'm going to show you guys my AN power steering line on the 240. So this line right here that we have leading back to the power steering rack down there is my AN pressure power steering line. Now I did the AN power steering line because I was adapting the 240SX power steering rack to a power steering pump from a Mustang 5.0 engine. So I had to get a metric adapter fitting and then run the AN line off that, but since then it's been working great. So we're trying to do the same kind of setup on Matt's RB engine. Right now the AN line, like always, is just being a pain in the ass. I would bet you $5 that it doesn't get it on there, but I don't have $5.
You're like, oh my fucking god. I don't think this is gonna work, Daniel, but you're gonna fucking hate me.
No, it didn't. It did not go on. Nah.
Yeah.
Somehow this is working. I don't know, this is not recommended, but we couldn't get this thing on the nylon line. We found some instructions online that said just keep spinning it, and Matt asked us to use the attack. I can't believe this is fucking working.
We're done.
No.
All the threads are gone.
Alright guys, that's the hose end on. Fucking finally. Jeez.
Alright, welcome to Matt's edition of Full Tilt Drip, the best one you've ever fucking seen. So you lube that bitch up, and you kind of push and turn in there, and eventually you'll feel the threads start grabbing. Or you won't, and you'll be fucking stuck here for 20 minutes trying to get this part fucking done too.
So now that we got one side done, we can start working on the other side, and now we have a battle plan to attack it, which is basically to trim up the end, put the hose end on there, and then get the impact to try and screw it on, because it seems like the easiest way to do it. So we know the comment section is going to be lit with people talking about how we can't put AN lines on correctly and shit, but this honestly, with the impact, seems to be the easiest way we can put them on. We tried shoving that shit in there for like 45 minutes, an hour, and then the impact did it in like 2 minutes. So we're going to stick with that plan. Alright, that sounds like success. Now that we knew the recipe for how to do it, this one's getting done in like 15 minutes.
I know.
This is already screwing on. So we got our AN power steering line done, and now we're going to head over to the drift car to take the transmission out of it today to save us time tomorrow. And we're going to see how this all lines up.
I think you're fucking
Good
weird.
boy.
Put all 30 minutes just to get the dog to lick you. Just lick me, fucking lick me.
Dude, I just...